local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
A live look from Gettysburg. Nice look at that tree. It's a little early, but I think it's pretty. I think I said this last year and somebody got mad about it, but that's all right. We start from Gettysburg, and there's a little bit more cloud cover here, but in other places you are seeing some clear sky, which will be to our benefit in the afternoon. We are starting quite cold. In fact, we're starting quite cold across the Northeast, southern Canada, parts of the Midwest as well, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a place up north that is not looking at pretty cold temperatures out the door. And we have a little bit of a quick frontal system to kind of push through over the coming hours. Not really going to do anything for us temperature-wise. I suppose it would limit our warming, but in general, we're going to stay near seasonality today, which is, I think, is about what you could ask for at this stage of the month. But the winds, that's going to be the main thing that we're dealing with. 10 to 15 miles per hour, especially in the afternoon once that front clears. So that'll be something that you can kind of take into consideration if you're going to be shopping after church, or if you're just going to be out and about in general, or you have a Sunday lunch that you're going to be going to. It is going to be a bit windy as you get through those activities. Thankfully, it calms down rather quickly heading into the evening, so not a huge issue. And maybe once temperatures start to cool down, it introduces a bit of a wind chill. I really don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. You can see we're starting out with a bit of a mix cloud-wise, and that's kind of what I was mentioning with that sky cam. But once we kind of get past these clouds, you're going to see a lot more in the way of sun and less of cloud during the afternoon. That'll help get us up to about 53 all said and done, much like where we were at on Saturday. So consistency on the temperature side of things. We're going to see a big shift heading into the work week. That'll be on Wednesday with that front, and you can see the big polar air mass that's going to swing through the region and drop us all the way down into the 40s for those highs, and even colder for those lows. So very in season, I would say, is going to be the feeling on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Ahead of that front, you will see a chance for showers. That's going to be in the afternoon and evening. It's going to be light in nature, much like the rain chances that we saw this past week. Coverage will, however, be pretty widespread from what we're seeing, and that will continue into the late evening hours before finally clearing out. So, not the best, but we get it out of the way before the holidays, which is kind of a nice little positive there. But Turkey Day itself, a high of around 50. It's going to be cool, perhaps cold in places. It's going to be a lot colder out the door on Black Friday if you're going to be doing any kind of shopping in person. And the day doesn't really get much better either. 40 degrees and blustery on that day. So, not the best, but we will be seeing if we can see any improvement into the start of December. I've looked at kind of the long-range data. It looks like the end of the month is going to be just a bit below average, Kayla.
Well, I would say a colder day on Thanksgiving isn't the worst thing in the world.
I would say, like I said, it's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and you're eating all that food. The turkey is hot in that oven all day long.
You can hang out by the oven,
exactly.
Get warm and stuff like that.
So I think it'll honestly even out for the hot homes, the cold outdoors.
There you go.
It'll make for a nice even.
The fine balance right there.
Yeah, I was going to say it, but I wasn't, because I know you were thinking
Don't say it. No,
I won't.
We're moving on.
We're moving
Before anything
on.
is said, that shouldn't be said.
All right, well, coming